Please read the disclaimer. XRP holders, a new partnership of sort between Ripple and Coinbase. Plus, President Trump will have to give back all the money. And there are some buzz out there that the conflict, war, Iran, USA, Israel, Gulf countries is going to be longer than expected, and the markets not really liking it. Hello, beautiful people. Shalom, money makers. We're going to get straight into it, but all I ask from you, between the ballistic missiles, all right, all I ask from you is that you give me a beautiful smile to send out those good vibes. Smishity smash that like button because likes are for free. Don't say I don't spoil you guys. So currently XRP is sitting at $1.41, only down minus 1.17 on the day. Bitcoin is sitting at 71,000. So you can see we did see a pullback. So Bitcoin is down 2% here. We have seen a pullback from 73,000 earlier, in the afternoon. So since then, right, Bitcoin's down about 3.3%. XRP is down about 2.5% in the last 8 hours. So the crypto market has pulled back a little bit. Ethereum at 2,080, but it's not just crypto market. You can see S&P 500 with a similar action here that we saw. It was interesting because the market opened up and it was doing okay, kind of pumped, and then about around 7 my time, so that's about 12 p.m. Eastern time, suddenly we saw a sell-off. And that happened also across crypto as well, right? So it was the same time around this area, and whoop, it's coming back right now. So we're seeing a little bit of a movement here. Back, XRP is almost back to the same level it was previously here today. So things are dynamic. Again, the markets can go one way and then move the other way. There's a lot of things that, a small news can move the market one way or the other way. So as always, I just want to remind you that this video is for educational purposes, for entertainment purposes only, not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence before you decide to invest. I do not know day to day what the market is going to do. Okay, now if you want to take advantage of the market movements and you think that the market is going one way, or you think that the market is going another way, so our partner BYDFI is giving you a really amazing promotion. If you sign up using my link and you trade, you could potentially win here a nice amount of XRP. You trade over $1 million, you get $130 worth of XRP, $5 million, $330, and over 100 million trading volume, you get $10,000 worth of XRP, real XRP. I've seen it. So there's another partner of theirs that I've seen that they give away. So this is real. It happens. So if you're interested, link is in the description down below. This is until the 15th. This competition is going on. So check it out in the description down below. I will get a commission, right? So this is affiliate link. Thank you for that. And please trade responsibly. Also, if you are in the whale group, so you get access to me. Everything is explained in the Telegram group. It's free. You just go to the link in the description. You can go through here, through my website, click here, and then scroll all the way down, and you can get to BYDFI, and maybe I'll post it also in the description, okay? Again, please trade responsibly, and remember that it is an affiliate link, so it helps out the channel. If you're already trading and you want to support the channel, it's a great way to do so. So why was the market tanking here or selling off a little bit, right? So apparently two things, right? A federal judge just said that U.S. Federal Trade Court orders the Trump administration to begin refunding over $130 billion in global tariffs after the Supreme Court ruled the tariffs invalid last month. So that already happened, but now the court is saying, hey, you guys got to start paying back the money, and they gave them an order. So we'll see. Will the Trump administration do this, or are they going to find some loophole and find a way to delay this? Again, this is putting pressure on the markets, a little bit, right? Let's just, it's coming back, but you saw crypto kind of came back here, but stock market hasn't really come back. And where's the VIX? Yeah, see the VIX, we talked about this yesterday. It totally sold off yesterday, and today it's popping back up all the way back to 25. So remember, anything over 20 is considered pretty concerning or bearish, right? So we'll continue to track this. We did see this morning the crypto fear and greed index jumped to 22 after yesterday's nice day. But again, today is a little bit more quiet on the crypto market. So it will be very interesting to see what happens. And this was funny from Shay here says, looks like it's ramen for dinner tonight because everything's red. Here also on the crypto market also, you can see there's a few that popped in here with some big movements, but for the most part, we're seeing reddish movement here today. This is also something that's, putting a little bit pressure. The fact that oil just hit its highest level in a pretty long time. We haven't seen $85 for crude oil since July of 24. So, we were waiting to see if this happened, and it happened today. There was all kinds of factors. There was some oil fields that got hit today in the conflict, and so that continued to create the pressure. We talked about the possibility of oil getting to 100. Again, it's a possibility. Is it the end of the world? Probably not. We've seen oil get to $133 per barrel, and it wasn't great. But again, this could put pressure on inflation. If transportation becomes more expensive, goods will become more expensive because you need to transport them, right? So gas becomes more expensive, and that will trickle down to the consumer, right? The producers are not going to take the hits. They're going to trickle it down to the consumer, and then so that could potentially be bad for inflation. And then if inflation starts rising, then the Fed might be less likely to reduce interest rates. Although the new Fed chairman, just got the announcement came out earlier this morning. We talked about that. And so maybe even if inflation is going up, he will reduce interest rates, but that could be a recipe for disaster. We'll talk about that when it happens, because I think it's going to happen. So yeah, that kept happening. And another one, right? Like DJ Khaled says another one is that internal Pentagon documents obtained by Politico reveal that this war could last 7 to 8 months, not 4 weeks, as President Trump said earlier. Internal CENTCOM files show the U.S. military is requesting intelligence support through the end of the year. This extended war timeline aligns with President Trump's goal to handpick Iran's next leader after the Ayatollah Khamenei. Trump told Axios he has officially rejected the sun as unacceptable and wants a leader who brings harmony. To force this change, Trump confirmed that Western-backed Kurdish forces are now preparing to move against the old regime. We'll see what happens with that. I heard about that yesterday, and then they denied it. So I don't know. We'll see what's going to happen. If this is a prolonged thing, remember we talked about this last Friday. It's only been a week. Last Friday when the alert came in for the U.S. Embassy in Jerusalem, that they were saying that U.S. citizens should leave Israel. We talked about there was high probability that we'd see something kick off in the near future, and that happened. But we also talked about the fact that how would the market react? The market could potentially react if it was short and swift and it was, over in a few weeks, then the market would like that. But if it's a prolonged thing, we don't know the outcome. We don't know how much money this is going to cost the U.S., how much this is going to cost Israel, how much is going to cost, UAE and Bahrain and Kuwait and all the others. So that could be a thorn in the thigh a little bit if it is something prolonged. And then we remember, markets don't like uncertainty. So if there's uncertainty in the markets, they don't like it. Markets don't like uncertainty. They like to know what's going to happen and who's who and what's what, right? And so we'll see how this potentially plays out. I hope that it's swift over fast, but we don't know, and we'll see. You know what? I reinstate my statement. I want it over fast, but I don't want it over fast, and then in a year or two we're back at the same situation, right? I'd rather them get to a situation where this is not a issue anymore and there's no threat, and then we can have 20, 30 years in quiet, hopefully, right? So we'll see how that potentially plays out again in the next coming weeks. And again, that could affect the price of the markets as well. Very interesting. Ripple is offering clients access to Coinbase derivative contracts cleared by Nodal Clear. This expanded access to Coinbase derivatives is facilitated through Hidden Road Partners, CIVUS, the futures commission merchant acquired last year by Ripple. Known as Ripple Prime, the platform offers multi-asset technology-led prime brokerage, clearing, and financing services, clearing over $3 trillion in 2025. We are pleased to partner with Nodal Clear and Coinbase as we continue to expand our exchange coverage and bring new future trading opportunities to our clients, said Noel Kimmel, president of Ripple Prime. Offering the full suite of Coinbase derivatives, contracts within Ripple Prime's robust clearing framework underscores our commitment to delivering increased market access and efficiency to institutions globally. We're pleased to collaborate with Ripple to continue expanding access to Coinbase derivative contracts, said Boris Ilyevsky, head of U.S. future exchanges for Coinbase. As demand for regulated crypto futures continues to grow, this collaboration reinforces the commitment to delivering deep liquidity, innovative contract design, and 24/7 trading to a broader range of market participants within a secure CFTC-regulated framework. We are pleased to welcome Ripple as new clearing member of Nodal Clear, said Paul, I don't know how to pronounce his name, chairman and CEO of Nodal Clear. Through this relationship, Ripple clients can now efficiently access the full suite of Coinbase derivative contracts, further diversifying the trading opportunities available through the clearing services. So again, more potential traffic here for XRPL, more potential movement, more potential usage for XRP, and Coinbase, Ripple, XRP. You remember the days when XRP wasn't even listed on Coinbase because Coinbase wanted to go public and they were afraid that if they had XRP listed on their platform, then the SEC would not allow them to go public. Do you remember those days? It's kind of funny to think about that now, but there was no XRP on Coinbase. Just a year, 2 years ago, before the Judge Torres decision, there was no XRP on Coinbase. And then after the decision, Judge Torres initially, when she said that XRP to retail is not a security, then they reinstated it. But for years, there wasn't any XRP on Coinbase. So just, reminding that is kind of wild. I wanted to report about this yesterday, but there was so much to talk about that this got kind of forgotten. Morgan Stanley issues new SEC filing for spot Bitcoin ETF, announcing Coinbase and BNY Mellon as the custodian. So another huge traditional finance company is joining the party, and we are seeing more and more of this, even if it's funny because you'd say, well, why would they be doing this right now when it's quote unquote bear market? Well, this is the time actually to do this because it takes a while to get everything cleared. Although the SEC has fast tracked it, right? So it could probably get approved very fast here, but still you'd want to have it start rolling when the market is not so great, because if you have it when everything is popping, right, then there's a lot of competition. But now they could ease into it, give maybe potentially better commissions than the others, than BlackRock. And they also have name name notoriety as BlackRock. So Morgan Stanley, right, they have the name. So this is, again, another big step forward for the crypto market, for the future of crypto. Another huge financial body now filing for an Bitcoin ETF, and maybe down the line an XRP ETF. We're still waiting for a XRP ETF from BlackRock. I don't know right now if they would do it, just because there's not a lot of hype around crypto right now, even though their ETFs are still doing good. I thought that maybe if we would see the banana zone, then they would come, but For now, I don't know if they have an interest to do it, but maybe, right? Maybe they'll surprise us, and soon we'll see an XRP ETF from BlackRock as well. I know that's the last domino to fall in Jay Claver's domino theory. So maybe that will potentially happen soon. Don't forget to smash the like button. Did we get 1,000 likes on this video? You could be number 1,000. There's a very special thing for the 1,000th smasher of the liker. You are the number 1,000. Yes. I wanted to do a funny joke and I totally messed it up. I'm sorry. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time. And like I always say, let's make a lot of money.